Hey everybody, what's up? You're probably looking at me like, what the hell is on his head? Well, I had to use this because how am I going to use the camera and my new EMF detector? It's an electromagnetic field detector, and what they say is ghosts emit electromagnetic fields. So I went and bought one, and I'm going to do another walkthrough at my work and see if I pick anything up. Now, I've used it before, just trying it out and everything like that, and you have to get pretty close to stuff for it to, like, if people say, oh, you could have an electrical box close by, that's why that's going off. You have to get pretty close to that box, and I'll show you in an experiment. Well, anyways, I did this because, like I said, I can't use my, hold two things at once, three things at once, because I don't have two hands. So I improvised and I used stretch wrap. So it's working pretty good, when you ingenuity, man. When you need something, you improvise. So let's get back there and start walking around. I'll start asking questions and stopping and seeing what the hell I pick up. And a lot of people will use it like this. You're supposed to use it like this because that's a target area, and that's where they come up to, and that's why I found out it worked the best. But on my machine, if I turn it this way, it lights up. If I turn it this way, it doesn't. There's something weird. So, and I'm going to show you a thing right outside the office. It's really weird. So let's get going. And I'm going to show you, see in here, the lights aren't affecting it. You go to this microwave, see, it really goes up. You have to get pretty close to that in certain areas. Now, if you turn it this way, it doesn't pick it up very well. If you turn it that way, and that clock is off. So, this heater, the heater, it goes bananas around that. So, let's go back and I'll try to keep it in focus and everything else. Let's go back. I was just going to turn all the lights on, but I was like, no. All right, here, right in front of this office, this is really weird. See, I stand here. Now, why isn't it working? See, there's a box, an electrical box on the other side of this wall that goes bananas. You can see it cut in. I don't even know if it's used on the inside of that wall, but it goes bananas over there. Anywhere else, it doesn't. So we're just going to walk through here. All right, I'm going to talk to whatever's here. If you're here, walk toward my voice. Walk toward this light so I can know that you're here. It is very cold in here. It's not very cold. It's probably 50, 55, 40. Probably 45. Let me fix this. All right, here we go. The phone isn't setting it off, so if I do see something. Is somebody here? Did you used to work here years ago? I can communicate with you with this thing. If you would just come talk to me and light this thing up. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm just here to try to understand why you're still here. Now you're probably wondering why that plastic is moving. That's because the heater is on and it's circulating the air and it's making that move. Okay, this is where we work. It's where the action happens. This is where a lot of things happen. Not a lot of things. Are you here with me? Why don't you come up and walk up on this thing that I'm talking to? It's the only way I'm going to communicate with you. Now, let me see something. You got that heater going. No? No? Let me me go over by this heater. Is it going crazy or am I shining a light at it? Nothing. Okay, I'm getting a little bit from that. It's kind of far away, so there you go. Why don't you let me know you're here and come toward this light. No. You want to light this thing up for me? If that thing lights up, I'm gonna poop my pants. Let's walk over here on this side. You want to light this thing up in my hand? Now that, I don't know if you're picking that noise up, it's outside, it's a locomotive running. They let them things idle for days. The thing was idling all night. If you're here, walk toward me, so light this thing up so I can see that they're here. Did you pass away here? Did you die here? I'm not going to go all the way on the other side of the warehouses. You want to light this up for me? This is the only way I can tell that you're here. I'm not here to hurt you. I just want to hear to see if you're here. I did hear a sound to my left. Sounded pretty far away. I can barely hear anything because, oh, that's a reflector back there. My ears are partially covered up and my hearing sucks as it is. So I'm not going to go back in the other warehouse. And the other video I did, I went back there. I'm not going to go back there this time. Let me know that you're here. Walk toward this thing. It's not going to hurt you. It's just going to know that you're here. Oh, there's no power back here. It's not turned on. You want to turn this thing on? Want to light it up? Just come up close to it. It'll light up. You never know. There's a bunch of ghost hunting shows that probably use something to light their thing up. Have somebody, I don't know, a remote control or something, will aim it at it and turn it on. But as for, you know, as all the videos that I made before, explaining what happened over the 20 years of hauntings, the videos I made before, those are true. Those are all true. But this is just, I don't know. I have sounds at nighttime that I can't explain that happen here. Stuff that happened here over the years. And that was 20 years. So 7 years later, I'm still walking around this place. See, there's an old breaker box. It has power. You can see it's starting to go up. See if I turn it sideways. Sometimes you see how far you have to be away for that thing to actually pick up anything. See? And step back a little bit, the less it goes. Come walk toward me. Just in case you don't know, this is what we do. We put these pictures, the color picture label, on boxes. And we do them for all kinds of different companies. And now there's a company coming out. It's been in the making for a while. Simplay 3. You can look them up. Simplay 3, just the numeral 3. And actually, it was the guy who had Rubbermaid, Little Tykes in step 2. Rubbermaid went off, and then Little Tykes went off, and then step 2. And he was one of the owners of step 2. He made Simplay 3, and now he wants to make it bigger than Rubbermaid or Little Tykes in step 2. But that's the company he's coming out with now. We're just started labeling a little bit of them. And you can see all the boxes that we label through the warehouse. And there's an old rotary. Let me look at this real quick. This old rotary press. Okay, I did take the clutch off of that. Okay. That's an old one that we take parts from. I take parts from it. Fix stuff with them. Want to walk toward me? And wow, that's pretty empty right here. It's never been this empty for years. I don't know. That's weird. Considering how busy we are, we're really busy. Come toward me. Come toward this light. No, nothing. All right. Notice how I'm holding my phone. You hold the phone sideways when you make videos so it's not a strip that goes up and down. This is just another label that we do. We do hundreds of labels. There's another one that's a Ford Raptor F-150. And there's up and down roller coasters. We do probably 3 or 4 different roller coasters. That's about it, folks. I'm going back up front. You're not going to show me yourself? Did I say that right? You're not going to show yourself to me? There, that sounds better. See that rabbit up on top of the breaker box? That's my son's when he was a baby. I used to have it on a stack of pallets, like up at the ceiling. The ceilings are 16 feet high. Until I moved the pallets and then put this plastic up and nailed it, and, fastened it to the wall. I put it over there and left it there. It's been there for like, 5 years? Probably 6 years. That's about it. I don't got anything else. Okay, that's hitting. I heard that. But, look at these boxes. These are huge. Well, those are some big boxes, buddy. The toy that goes in there is so big it takes 2 boxes. These are all finished. What my son puts in the boxes, he packs those. And then he does another one. Little basketballs. He does those too. So it's like 40 on a pallet. And a truckload takes 26 pallets. Something like that, 28 pallets. It's a lot of toys, huh? We do have a lot of parts here, but you have to assemble them. You have to put them in the right boxes. But I don't got anything. All right, since you're not going to show yourself to me, I'm going to turn this off. But before I do, I'm going to go over to this wall. I'm going to show you how wacky this thing gets. I'm going to turn the lights on, and then I'm going to, walk right over here, and there's something. Why does it have such a big field around it? I don't know. All right, so let's turn this off and we'll go back over there with the lights on. All right, I'm kind of far from it. Let's just walk by. Nothing. What the heck? He has to probably turn the light on in the office. That's probably what it is. He has to turn the light on in the office. So I'll wait until the light's turned on, then I'll just come up and just videotape it real quick. Okay, here we are. On this side. See, on this side, you can see that box back there. And then on this side, it really goes bananas. You know, this, I don't know why it would, and you go back a little bit, and it fades out, and it goes up toward the lights. It never did that before. It doesn't do it to any other lights. I don't know. But you go over here, it starts. And we're about 4 feet from it. Okay.